Hello, hello. It's Shawanda here, and welcome to Everyone Wants 100%. And I'm with
Me! It's me, Jaleesa. Hi, guys. I'm
What?
Jaleesa. And I'd like to welcome you to Everyone Wants 100%, where we go beyond the chair and we give you the real tea about the salon industry. Cinderella, what's going on over there?
and that lovely angelic voice that you hear in your head.
Mike B.
Yes.
Hi, guys.
She's with us. Yes, what do you mean, Cinderella?
Because you over there turning and twisting. I want
I'm
to know what's going
princessing
on.
right now. I'm trying to make sure I look good on camera, guys.
I know, that's right.
I look.
Wait,
Suck it in.
Y'all know I got an outline, and y'all know I'm always never to get. I got it together. I'm on the outline. Hi, guys. Welcome to episode 16. Could you believe it that we made it to 16, friend?
No, I can't.
So all y'all that was hating, how that song go? What Tupac said?
You know what? Just skip that.
No, okay, we're gonna go ahead and skip it, but
Yeah.
y'all know what I mean.
I don't think we
made
have
it to
any
16.
haters either.
No, not at all. Everyone was actually really supportive.
Yeah.
What about the ones who was talking about my track? Oh, y'all thought I was never gonna come back with that? Oh, yes.
Because
What
I mean,
about
we
them?
all saw the track. Like, I mean, hello. They gonna
Friends.
you on here talking about the
How
salon
many
industry.
of us have them? Friends.
Clearly, you don't got enough of them because your traction
Clearly.
a bit exposed.
Y'all see how she do me?
You
Y'all
should
see
not
how
have
she
had
do
that
me?
happen. I'm good, friend. They can't see my track. They can see it? Okay.
That will be a clip. So yes, guys, welcome. Mike B, what's going on with you? How you doing? How you feeling?
Oh, I'm fine, thanks.
Here we
Yo,
go.
I cannot.
Everyone is on their own glow up and attempting to look and feel their best. Have you heard about vampire facial?
Well, wait, before we go into that,
What?
we're talking about glow ups. And it's crazy because I did my daughter's hair yesterday
Mhm.
and I washed it and I didn't blow dry it yet. So it's like in an afro state right now. And she
Like
is
tight.
walking around so depressed and sad. And she's sitting at the table this morning at breakfast and she's like, I need a glow up. So her father was
And you
like,
started laughing?
I was like, what? She was like, I need a glow up, mommy. Like, I just don't look good.
Well, we have already established that your kids bully you. So that
Wait,
was
but why doesn't she
her
love
way of
like
gently
her
telling
out?
you, I need you to make sure I look good before
Was
I go
it
to
just
school.
that her curls weren't defined?
So her curls wasn't curling.
Oh.
But either way, that was a moment for me to be like, you look good with your fro. But she wasn't trying to hear me.
I wouldn't have been trying to hear you
She's not
either.
trying to hear
because
that.
you didn't complete the job. I would have been tight too. You know how many times when my mother make that one braid that go here and then the next
Yes,
braid.
that's
and they
what she
put-
getting in the morning. How you know? Yes.
Because that style
That
used
is what
to send me off. Why you doing this ugly style on me? Because you ain't got no
we
time.
ain't got no time. Like,
No, figure it out. Get some
I ain't got no
spritz,
time.
put some water.
Oh no, she definitely gonna get some water because that's how her hair can
Give
do
her
that.
little baby head something. Oh God, do I need to come over in the morning?
Somebody should.
Jeez
Somebody
Louise.
needs to.
Let me give her a little curl, a little.
I
Yeah,
like
that's
her
not gonna stay
when she
anyway.
has her fro
Here
and
we
you
go.
put the little band.
Oh, I do.
over
Like
it.
that
I like
style
when.
too.
I love her. I love her natural hair.
Yeah,
It's
but
so
when
pretty.
she comes home, it's looking like she don't got no mother.
Oh,
But I
well.
feel like that's kids
That's
in
kids.
itself.
Yeah, but that doesn't usually sit well with me. I feel like, oh God.
How many times did you go to school and come back with a Mr. Barrett? And
Girl, my mom
Right,
used to
'cause
be
I-
like,
right,
did you clean the school today?
right,
Why is your collar? Why is the
Child, we being honest.
right.
How far are we from those days?
rips in your stocking? Right. So now she coming.
Wanted me to talk
Might
more.
be trying to
Wait,
comfort me.
wait, because that was a big one. Like, damn.
Yeah, she did. She came
Messy
for me.
Marvin, we know
Well,
you though.
if nobody knew, now everyone knows that I have a little problem when it comes to keeping tidy all day.
Right, so for you to be over there chastising
She's a
my
busy
baby
woman.
because she come home looking a
Listen,
mess.
I'm gonna be the one with food on a shirt. I'm gonna have a stain over here. Yeah, my friend.
And you got a story for every state.
I
and-
do.
and moment.
I do.
It's
I really
fun.
do. So it is what it is. It's cool. I know my baby get it from me.
Right. So make sure that she look cute leaving
She
out
want
the
her glow up.
I want to
Right.
glow up.
Even
But
if it's with her little.
And she gave me a
little
little not vampire. She gave me a facial.
Oh, she gave you
She gave me a facial the other day.
Oh my God, for Mother's Day,
Mother's
right?
Day, yes, I
Shout
had-
out to all the mommies.
Yes. I had the steamer at home and she pulled it out. We got some products and she did me up. So if you notice a glow, guys, book her. Her
And
name
that's
is
what the
Mrs. K.
This is where the problem lies
What?
because she
Miss K
said,
is not licensed.
I gave you the glow up. I made sure you was looking good. And here you come. You ain't even blow dry my hair. I need a glow up.
You're right. It was Mother's Day though. She's always taken care of.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's
man.
good.
I mean, as
I
they
thought you
should
was
be.
trying to say Miss K wasn't licensed.
Oh no, she's not. She's working under her mother right now.
Not licensed,
But
unlicensed
I'm gonna make
professional.
sure she is all the way together before she puts her hands on any client. You know?
Well, what about these vampire facials? Has anybody ever had it before?
I saw it.
No, I know.
The first time I saw it was Kim K.
Oh, was
Okay.
it her?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was the first time that I even heard about it. I was like, putting blood on your face? That sounds stupid.
It's
Like
not
it
like
just,
something else for them to make a few dollars. And
it
make
just,
seem-
it didn't
It's
sound.
supposed
But
to
I'm sure-
reduce wrinkles.
Here
and
we
Mike
go.
knows.
It's a
Here we
skincare
go.
mommy.
Mhm,
It's
mhm.
supposed to
Y'all better
reduce-
get y'all pens out because she's taking you to school.
Yeah,
whatever.
what
It's supposed to reduce wrinkles,
Mhm.
plump your skin, reduce signs of aging.
Mhm.
Like it's actually supposed to be
I don't believe in any
Really
of those things.
dope.
Like,
Improve your complexion, get rid of acne scars.
But
It's
the
supposed to.
realty,
And I'm a skincare junkie, but that was one I was skipping.
I was just about to say, would you do it?
No, ma'am.
Why not?
Because I'm more of a germaphobe than I am a skincare babe.
And these people
But I'm
getting
confused.
HIV from it.
It's your blood.
It is, but if what happened was the ladies, 3 women ended up with HIV.
Mm-hmm.
Child.
Yep. What was your answer?
Because the tools weren't.
Wait, you look so
weren't
mad,
clean.
friend.
That's so sad.
It
Like,
is.
what do
And
you-
I'm laughing out of discomfort, guys.
Yes,
it was
'cause that's what she does when he
non-sterile
knows.
equipment.
Non-sterile equipment.
Yeah, and they were not.
Working with
I think-
blood.
Yeah,
This is why
it
we
get-
here.
yeah.
And this is why everyone wants 100%. And we're going to go back to episode number 4, where I
know what's
told the
that one?
clients to stop going to these backyardigans, backside door places. Start going to license.
I'm
is
pretty
even-
sure.
No, they were unlicensed in this case.
What?
Here we go. Benefit of doubt. Here we go. The benefit
I
of
just
the doubt.
like you can't reason with stupid. So
That's why
in
I
my-
said earlier,
it's
with
like,
stupidness.
I'm not going to play with blood at nobody's, like you said, backyard situation. Like
Yeah.
I'm so sad for these women, but you know what?
Yeah,
I
it's
guess
really
lesson
sad.
learned.
I mean, damn, that's a tough one.
That's a tough lesson.
Because now, I
Because
mean,
you just went for. Imagine you just went for a facial,
Right.
sis,
Of
and come out with
with the
hip.
HIV.
Yeah.
With the HIV. And not to say that like this is not act out fight AIDS situation. Like
Mhm.
this is not the 90s. Things have progressed, things have changed, and there's PrEP. There's so many different things that no longer you should be ashamed to having AIDS or HIV because there are things that you can work around in order to get it. But the fact of the matter is that you went in for a facial and you came out with STD.
Yeah.
right. Period.
Period.
Period. What's the repercussions for that? Like, is there any kind of laws? Is
time?
there any?
So this happened in New Mexico. I don't know. I'm sure they're going to get some sort of jail time because they were unlicensed anyway.
Mhm.
So I'm sure there's something attached to just like
Chill.
using that type of equipment. Yeah,
What you
but
think
I
they
don't
should
know
get,
if
friend?
I don't know
Life.
if it's
Not life.
yeah. I don't know if it's going to be like
Life.
I wanted to sing it so
Life,
bad.
life. I did it first.
Life.
Y'all annoying.
Exactly. They gonna get life.
They
I don't think the laws are set up that way.
should.
It's not giving like involuntary manslaughter. Like it's
should.
not. It's
It should.
It's horrible, but
Yeah,
I don't know if the
because-
laws are set up. They'll get something, but it'll probably be more to the technical aspects than
Okay.
what actually happened to these women.
Well, I mean, do your research, guys. That's all I can say.
We had a whole episode about it. Go back a few and
Mhm.
listen to it because
But in this case, just make sure that the person that you're seeing for these services are licensed.
Our license.
I would think so. Yeah, even a lot of people are going to get fillers and stuff from unlicensed people. and that ain't it.
But even so, like, I also feel like shit happens, right?
Yeah.
But this is big shit
Mhm.
because, you could go to a waxing place and something can happen because these are intimate spaces, intimate areas. So long story short, people, do your research. Make sure you know these people are licensed so that you can have somebody
get a referral from a friend, something like.
Right.
Damn.
Now they just, I don't even want to ask the people, how do y'all feel? Because y'all feel like how we feel.
Course, just
damn.
I'm stuck right now. I'm
exactly. So we're going to go ahead and doobie this up, y'all.
That wasn't small
heavy.
talk. That was big talk.
This was real heavy, but we're going to go ahead and go into our segment, Salon Etiquette 101. And in this segment, we're getting you all the way together and giving you the do's and the don'ts of the industry. So today we're talking about partnerships in the industry, which we believe is a do, but can it also turn into a don't? What are your thoughts, guys?
Partnership.
Yeah, how do you find the right partner? Like, how do you go into business with someone you know that this is going to be a lifelong thing, like a marriage?
You don't. You don't know.
There's no signs to look for?
Hell no. Because just like when you get married,
That's why you test out the merchandise beforehand.
Just like when you get married, you get divorced. And there's things that you could not foresee.
I believe there's things
absolutely
you could do.
Nothing you can foresee, because if you're going into
foreseeing, but how do you find? How do you do your best to find the right partner?
I don't know,
Mike B.
I am kind of gonna be with my girl Shawanda on this side because we have all been collectively, knowing each other for a really long time.
She ain't the right partner for this.
Ever. But
we
guess what?
in it right now.
Right.
And we gonna rock out until we can't rock out no more.
Wow.
And then it's just gonna be, hi, Shawanda here.
Oh no, you gonna do like
everyone wants 100%.
That had the one. Why is that chair there?
Everybody wants 100%, and clearly I do, because this is my own show now.
Oh,
right.
No.
Yeah.
See, y'all know what happens. Like, I'm not a jokey kind of person because when stuff like that is said, then I automatically go for the juggler because then I'm be like, but nobody's gonna tune in because the champ is here. Like, what do you mean? But that's fucked up to say, right? Like, come on.
Yeah. Whatever.
I don't want to go for the juggler, but you can't do this without me, and I can't do this without you.
Well, you probably can.
Well, you both can do it without me, so.
Well, we know that might be because the minute might be get an opportunity. Well, I'm actually not going to be on this episode, guys. So don't get too accustomed to Mike B.
Having partners is tough.
Yeah. It is.
Because I do believe before you should have some sort of friendship with someone. You're not gonna. A lot of times people do partnerships without knowing a person personally.
That might be better.
But the friend,
right? Just like arranged marriages.
They always say that friends don't make the best business partners.
They don't.
I think they can. So my point is, I think that there are certain things you should look out for in the beginning.
Well, clearly, Mike B, you know what they are because you trying to pull it from us, like using context clues. Bitch, let us know what it is.
I'm just saying, you okay, so if you and the other person has a complementing business,
yes,
that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Like I do here,
I could check a lot of girls for that.
You do whatever,
keep going.
Right?
I know about 10 girls now. Go ahead, keep going.
Okay. We have the same eye for like the aesthetics of the
okay,
actual
all
salon.
Right. I got about 8 girls for that.
We have the same financial acumen. Those that would require questions.
Well, I think that might be number 1 on the list.
I mean, yeah, I'm not going in order.
Okay. All right.
But look, this financial acumen,
that's what it was.
All right,
that would, so you have to be kind of on the same page with finances, what you want to put in, how you want to do that.
Okay.
Even if you're not putting in 50-50, what that's going to look like. You guys have to be good with that. You have to have the same kind of spending habits. I still got about 5 girls on the list. All right. Okay. Mindset. You have to have similar mindsets when you approach a business.
We spoke about that.
And are you talking about business mindset?
Business mindset, because you're going to be business partners.
All right.
Right? So you have to have similar or on the same wavelength. It doesn't have to be the same because, opposites attract, but it needs to be
Check. Go ahead.
Similar. So how many things I named? That was a lot of things.
Yeah, you named a lot. So now I got 3 girls that I can potentially open a business with because they got all of the things.
Do it with all 3.
Right.
Now we splitting it. Now we splitting it more ways.
And guess what? When you get a divorce, you got 3 different times to divorce.
Okay. And then when this one is on a period, and then this one is on a period, and then this one is on.
That's where the rest comes in. The communication, the transparency.
So then
being honest with each other. Oh, so communication.
Therapy. What you're saying.
Or you need to have good communication habits.
We get a therapist in the next episode because it's given every time we talk about things, we need a therapist.
Because a lot of people just don't know. Like, you can have all those things, but when you really into it and then your personal situations arise and your personal things that's going on in your life and it just it shakes things up, then what? Then how did we miss the bar on that one? Right. So you don't know. You take a leap of faith.
You do.
And you jump into it. And then whatever happens, you throw your hands up in the air, you go down for the ride.
But I think if you check those things first, you're in a better position.
You're in a better position. But at the end of the day, 4 years, 5 years later, you could be walking through that door and you're not saying shit to them.
Have you ever had a partnership that didn't turn out the way that you intended?
Of course I have.
Story time.
She loves a story time.
Yes, I've had a partnership that I wouldn't say it didn't go well, but there's definitely some trials and tribulation that have come up over the years. And it can be very difficult in those moments to work with someone when all those things that, might be mentioned are checked off the list. And you guys go in there and you're 100% focused. You guys both have the same vision. And then you turn around and then things is going left. It's like it comes out of nowhere. It's not like anyone can foresee the challenges when you're in a partnership. But being able to navigate through them is what would help the situation. Because right now I'm in a partnership and I feel like our communication is not there anymore just based off of the experiences. I'm a little fed up. I'm a little fed up. You get fed up in situations where you feel like, you're trying your best, you're being vocal, you're communicating, you're coming up with plans and things and how you're going to get through and first get past things, and then you end up right back in the same situation. It's like,
girl, you need therapy.
Yeah, it's like, why do we have to be in these places? I feel like women need to learn how to work together. I think it's a woman thing, to be honest. We have more challenges in those areas when it comes to being partners. I don't know. I'm not a man, so I can't really say, but I do hear stories about girls just not being able, they go on vacations and they don't come back friends,
Shout out to the vacation I just took. Everybody got out the group chat and we still all in the group chat.
Yes, but there are... there are so many, but you never know. There might have been some things going on that you ain't never, because as friends, we always gonna have issues. Women are gonna have issues. Friendships are gonna have issues. It's navigating past it, and that's the same way you're supposed to look at it when you're partnering. So my partner here, for instance, we have challenges in this business.
Always. Yeah, but it's real tea.
She brings me to the side. Listen,
don't lie.
What you mean?
She brings me to the side.
I bring her to the side. She usually blurts out her situations and then I gotta bring her to the side again. Don't talk to me like that.
Right.
You got to say it better. You always have to think about the other person and how they're going to receive it. You can't just lash out or be in your feelings in the moment and react. Because that's not always the best.
I mean, yes. And it's y'all all know I'm healing. So I have learned more so to be not as abrasive, not as don't say the first thing that comes to my mind, especially when I'm in the space of being emotional and being very much so man, fuck this shit. You going to hear what I got to say and that's going to be it. No, you cannot operate like that in a partnership. Mm-hmm. You got to be able to
listen with your listening ears
and not with your responsive ears.
Yes.
Please listen with your listening ears, because when you're listening with those ears, you're able to receive what the person is saying to you and take a moment to respond to it. Because that was always my problem. I was so quick to lash out and then cut you off because I don't want to speak to you anymore. Instead of just saying, hey, you hurt my feelings when you said this, or you hurt my feelings when you did this. How is it that we can move forward so that this doesn't happen again? That's more so of my mindset in my marriage, in my relationships, in my friendships. I'm more so trying to get to the solution than to sit here and continuously talk about the problem.
Yeah.
Because the problem it's going to be the problem.
It's always
like you said earlier, it's how you push past it. And a lot of women, as well as business owners, I believe, don't know how to push past things. Sometimes it's much easier. You don't think it's much easier to just dwell in the mad and be upset and be petty?
Absolutely not.
Because you are in therapy, sweetheart, and the others are not. So that will be very easy for you.
Why am I staying in this misery? You know, like what would be
because you choose peace.
I think. Listen, when you have children that I need to worry about, like I don't got time to be worried about how this one feels about this and that. Like, let's talk about it, get over it, and move past it.
And a lot of people don't have that. I can speak for them. Yeah. I am one of them. It takes me a very long time to get over something. You guys know this. I will talk about some shit for a whole 5 hours.
No, but I that's a girl thing. Sometimes that's why you got 10 minutes and then that's it. I don't want to hear about it again. That's it. You give it 10 minutes. And sometimes we gotta check ourselves with that.
Yeah. I think I'm opposite. I think most things I get triggered real fast. Like everything bothers me. I don't know if it's the Virgo. Everything bothers me. Everything dumb is going to bother me. I'm annoyed immediately.
Oh my God.
I might not sit in it as long, but I'm annoyed. Like, so I am literally, I would be like, yo, I'm annoyed. I start almost every sentence.
I have grown so much past that because I was someone who definitely would be upset for days.
Okay.
Days. Maybe weeks.
Okay.
About something. And I wouldn't say anything. I wouldn't bring it up. I wouldn't talk about it. And I'll just let it bother me and it be on my mind. It's taking up too much. I said, I don't have space in this brain anymore for that because I have 2 kids that take up a lot of my time and my energy and my brain power. And I just be like, I don't have a girl.
It's fine.
Right, it's okay.
Do what you want.
It's all right. It's no problem. No sweat off my back.
Right, because now when I'm sitting here and I'm running the numbers about how much money I got to make in order for me and my babies to survive,
right,
I really don't care that there's skid marks on the floor. I really don't.
Oh,
it doesn't bother
me. Lord, have
it doesn't bother me.
Mercy.
And we're gonna go ahead and do me this.
What was that? She started an accent. Keep going. Hurry.
So no, I think partnerships can be a really good thing.
I do too.
It can save you money.
Yes, again.
You know, it saves time because now you get to bounce ideas off of each other.
Cross promo. Your clients are going to go to mine. Mine are going to go to yours.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
in the perfect world, it's wonderful.
In the perfect world, but then when you get in it gets a little.
So, friend,
yeah.
How do we make this work?
I think we make it work because I am.
Don't be a hater.
I'm sorry, I wasn't ready. But, you know.
That's what it is, y'all.
I have to be the voice in the head, right?
You are. And that's a lot of the times. I just went on this trip to Colombia. Mm-hmm. And a lot of the women that I went with, I only maybe knew 3 of them, 4 of them. And the other 4, I did not know. And we all got along.
All of us.
All of us. And I kept saying, like, it's wild how we can all get along. And the ringleader, she said, yeah, because I'm not a hater.
Yeah.
Like, and when she said it, it made sense.
Mm-hmm. But a lot of people who are haters don't know that they're haters, you know?
They do.
Right.
Well, where do you feel? You feel it in your soul and in your body?
Yeah, haters was born haters.
Yeah, but like, what... So you're walking around with this proud hate on your shoulders. And
it's not on your shoulders. It's tattooed underneath your hair.
It's like under your sewing.
Right. So that the others don't really see it.
Okay.
But it's always something in the back of your mind.
Yeah, see, I've never been a hater either. So
we are.
It takes a special kind of person, because I think that is a good, that you hit the nail right on the head.
Right.
Yeah.
It's because you're not a hater.
Step one is not being a hater.
Okay, so that's how we make this work, guys, because I'm never going to hate on my friend.
No.
Ever. If anything.
Or a business partner, right? Because how does that make sense?
I'm always going to lift you up.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Even if you just looked at it from a logical standpoint. Mm-hmm. You do well, I do well.
But is it that you do well? No. Is it that I'm doing well and you're doing weller?
Yeah, but then it's what are you doing that I'm not? How can you help me get on that level?
I like that.
So I want to learn.
You can't have any ego.
Correct. That's a good one.
So ego sometimes gets in the way of things, because in a partnership, let's say two people start this business, and then one business is more successful than the other. If I'm that one that's not doing as well, I'm going to be talking to that. Like, how can I get to this point?
Right.
Where do I know? What is the tricks? What are you doing? How
can we collaborate?
Can you collaborate?
Right.
Collaborate with me so that way I can get to where you are. But it takes a certain person to give that feedback.
To humble themselves.
And to give the feedback.
True.
Because if I'm the one on top, I'm like, girl, I'm not telling you how I got here.
Right. But that's not where.
So you can't be a gatekeeper.
You can't be a gatekeeper.
You can't be a hater. You can't be in your ego.
No, at all. Right. But that's hard.
Yeah, because that's society. We just summed up all the social media,
everything.
Right.
Yeah, that
we just summed up Instagram.
Yikes. So how do we change the narrative?
Well, I think one of the ways I can honestly say is first step, and my therapist has also said this to me. The first step is honesty. Being honest with yourself and also being honest with your partner. And that has been very difficult for me, because I'm a person that really don't like to talk about if I'm mad at you. Or if you did something to hurt me, because my fear is that now I'm going to mess up this thing that we have now come together to create, and everyone loves it, and here I am just fucking it up, you know? But that's not,
that person.
I don't want to be that person.
Okay.
But in therapy and in just being in relationships, it's better to be honest and to say what's going on in your head than for you to be quiet and fighting that internal battle by yourself.
Be that guy.
So that's what I was going to say. I think it starts with me, you know, like being the change and being what I would want to be being what I would want someone to be for me.
Being the partner that you would.
Yeah, that's how I operate in life altogether. Like I'm a firm believer in treat someone how you want to be treated. So, you know, if I can be that person for someone, I'm always going to be excited to be, but that's not the case for everyone. But be that change, because there's a whole lot of other things that we don't need that's going on in the world. So be that change, so that way we can change how people perceive things, look at things, and hopefully work together better.
Yeah, because when partnerships go wrong, they go real wrong.
And bitch, I don't even know where we at. Where we at? We in Tangled Tales.
That was the hint,
right?
I'm sorry, y'all. I was so engaged in
really listening
in etiquette
to her own podcast right now.
I was so engaged. At least
she's learning something,
right? You learned something from this, and I am. So we're gonna go ahead and go on to Tangled Tales. We're detangling the mess, and we'll be reading and sharing some of the craziest reviews, personal and social media stories, and giving our feedback on the tea. So in keeping up with partnerships, the TikTok girlies are gonna really love this one. The story of Peaches and Ashley Childs, a tale of a stylist/influencer partnership that has gone wrong. So, yeah, I know I love a good story.
Oh, wow. They were partners?
No. So let me tell you the tea, friend.
Okay.
Let me tell you what happened.
Okay.
So Peachy is a influencer.
Okay.
So she goes on. She's influential. She's on TikTok. She's a hot commodity.
Okay.
Ashley was a stylist who maybe revamped some of the wigs that she had.
Okay.
And Ashley told her.
So they had an influencer stylist partnership.
It wasn't a partnership because she was paying her.
Oh, okay.
Right? So I feel like.
So why does this all Tangled Tale?
Because, right? Because she also gave her clout. So essentially, if you you are a social media influencer and I'm paying you, I'm going to talk about my experience.
Got it.
She talked about her experience.
It's a type of partnership.
Yes, it is. It's a type of partnership. Okay. Yeah, because it's like, it's not barter, but I like your work, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to talk about it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So she did her hair. She took videos. They're all smiling. They're friends. Everything's great until the text messages starting. Based upon the car getting set on fire, we know that is the first wrong step.
It's texting. Exactly.
Is texting. Mm-hmm. So Ashley texted Peachy and she said, hey, I have this wig on my head that I don't really like. I'd like to switch out for another one. And I also like to pick up the wigs that you are maintaining. She said, sure. Actually, somebody booked me last minute, so I'm not going to be able to do your hair, but I could do the wig that's on your head, style it for you, and then you could come pick up your wig.
Okay. Sounds solution.
Yes. Okay. So she gave her a solution to an issue. Now, for those of you who have not been listening, the issue was that you tried to squeeze yourself in to my books
without having an appointment.
Without having an appointment, because we arranged one thing and now you're talking about something different. But I'm still gonna accommodate you.
But she also peachy.
Right. And I get
she also gave you clout.
But
so
I also I also paid you. I paid you to do my wig maintenances, but I didn't pay you to swap a wig, an entire wig off.
Yeah, but she's giving you bread. Like she's making you
money.
Not
paying for that.
She's making you money though.
She is. Yeah. She's making her money.
So that's where the entitlement comes in because because now she's like, I should be able to get my hair done whenever I feel like getting my hair done, because if it wasn't for me, girl, you
wouldn't have these head full in your house. And that's what she said.
Yeah, but
she said, because all these people are here now and you're busy, you don't have time for me.
And this is where she went wrong. The stylist, Ashley.
Yes, so
she didn't have a contract with Peachy.
She did not.
Right.
I think it's Peach.
Peach?
No, it's Peachy.
Okay.
She calls herself
Peachy. Calls herself that.
She calls herself Peachy or Peach or Peach Pat.
Area of opportunity is making contracts, no matter how small the service is, no matter how quick the service is, no matter, make a contract. It could be the smallest thing. Mm-hmm. Smallest thing.
So they didn't have a contract, and she told her that you could come pick up your wigs tomorrow, and I'll swap out your wig that you have on your head tomorrow, even though I just styled it on your head, but whatever. So she said, okay. So tomorrow comes. She told her come for 12. Then she messaged her at like 11 and told her come for 2 instead. She's like, I'm going to come pick up my wigs, but I'm never coming back to you. I pay you to do my hair. There should be no reason why I can't.
This is
Peachy.
Mm-hmm. Now she in her feelings.
Right, because she can't get her hair done the way she wants it.
Okay, get to the good part.
She pushed back her time.
Okay.
So Peachy pulls up to pick up her wigs and starts arguing with Ashley.
Okay.
And
in her place of business?
In her place of business. Right. And there are clients there, 2 clients. Ooh. And they start arguing, they start going back and forth, and they end up fighting. I'm talking physical fight. WWE.
I saw the video of somebody.
Peachy leaves with her eye leaking and no wig. The stylist doesn't have any scratches from what I saw and still has no wig, but she's still getting to that money because she got her ass whooped and still did a client. No, she didn't get her ass whooped. She fought and then did her client's hair at the same time.
I mean, what else was she gonna do?
I'm distraught after that.
This is a mess.
I'm distraught. I need a moment. I can't be doing no hair.
But she won.
I am taking a mental day.
Not if she's the winner.
I don't care. I don't care. Y'all gotta go. Come back tomorrow.
No,
cut
she
the
gotta
cameras.
Mess up her money. I mean, all of this is absurd to me.
Yeah, why are we getting physical?
But we talked about this in the makeup episode.
Yeah.
We talked about this where Kiara said that nobody gives anyone grace anymore.
No.
People are nasty.
Yeah.
But I blame both parties. If we're being completely honest.
Blame Peachy?
I blame Peachy. First of all, the first step is I'm not texting you. Okay. I feel like a lot of the times when there are customer service things that go on with a one-woman show, like if you are a booth renter, it's very difficult to hit all the aspects of your business.
It is, but that's not Peachy's problem. She should have a booking site, or she shouldn't be taking
Understood. So Ashley should have definitely dubbed her and told her, hey, I can't switch your wig off. This is when I have availability. can you come in this day?
Yeah.
You got to be direct, because once you
Boundaries?
set that tone, right? Yeah. Once you set that tone, they know what it is. You know, then you don't have to go back and forth and text anybody. Peachy was wrong for pulling up to that space and making it a social media moment.
Yeah,
because that's all that's happening right now. Is that everyone is making everything a social media moment.
Well, she's an influencer.
Understood. And she's a messy one at that. And I'm sorry, Peach Patch.
I'm sorry.
And no, because you know how people, they really rock. They really rock. No, I'm saying.
No, her fans.
Her fans.
Mm-hmm.
Her fans. Sometimes the land of Delulu, you have to step out of it. You cannot sit here and think that, oh, yeah, she fought her. No, absolutely not.
I didn't know who this girl Peachy was.
Oh, yeah, because you
so
on TikTok.
I see,
she's
and
not.
I go,
we established.
And she just looks like a ratchet, hot mess. You know, like she's ghetto and just ratchet and like, so like I can expect that to happen if I'm dealing with her. I mean, I didn't see it
but then she goes on to this rant about how she feels worthless, how she feels like she just can't do promos with anyone because people do these things to her, and now she's a rapper.
So she needs
I'm
some
so
sort
confused. Okay, so back to the therapy episode. So there's some of that needed. Yes. It sounds like. Because I don't know who these people are. I'm a TikTok girly, but you know I'm on the other side.
Right. You're on the Narsmith side.
I'm on the Narsmith side.
I'm on the Ratchet side.
So I didn't,
Does
it's
she need
wild.
a business advisor maybe?
I think that managers are very, very influential in the moment right now. Like if you guys are looking for any kind of management services, go ahead and hit us up. Because at this point, where is your publicist? Where are the
she
people?
Doesn't have one.
Right. So you need a manager.
Is she like a huge like?
She's a huge.
Okay.
Huge, like,
sorry, I take it back. I don't know who you are. It just gave.
The reason why she's so huge is because of her messiness. Okay. It's because of, like that's what she makes her money off of.
Okay.
But at some point in time, you gotta pivot.
So what can we learn from this? Don't walk in and act ratchet.
What we can learn from it is first of all, let's take away the entitlement. Okay, yes, you are an influencer. Yes, you have some kind of power or some kind of influence. But let's go ahead and start treating people like people.
Oh, she almost has 1 million followers.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
Where am I? Under a rock?
I think so, friend.
Yeah,
I think
like,
I told you she's
on the other side of TikTok,
right? You're not on that side of TikTok.
It's okay,
right?
You on the side with me? You watching Clean Talks,
right?
Oh no, you watching dancing. I'm watching Clean Talks.
Meanwhile, I'm watching the ratchetness that's going on and loving every moment.
I can't learn anything from this.
Oh yes, I can. I can.
There's a lot of
things that I can learn.
Teachable
from
moments in this.
There's so many teachable moments. First of all, I'm not.
Because why are we fighting? We shouldn't be fighting.
Right, and I know that you already are having a uncomfortable experience with me. Why are you letting this lady in your salon? Why you don't have some space with all of her bundles packaged up and someone handing it to her? There should be no reason why she's coming
because she knew she had them hands, so she wasn't worried about it.
Understood, but the sad part about it is that Peachy walked around saying that she had them hands and them hands was given to her on a full platter.
Yeah,
and now you.
It looked really bad. I felt bad when I looked at it. I didn't feel like I didn't feel entertained.
The gag is that Ashley pressed charges on Peachy.
Oh, well, because she's the one who she just defended herself.
And then Peachy turned around and pressed charges on her.
That's a mess.
With the whole video of her in the salon showing every moment of the time that she had a whole phone in her face.
Jeez, that's a lot.
That's
so contracts in these partnerships,
right? Aggravated assault, maybe.
I mean, but she also was one who was assaulted and was bleeding, and the only one who.
Well, if she provoked it, I mean, the other girl could say that she was.
It didn't really look provoked, to be completely honest, because she just pushed the phone out of her hand.
What is the takeaway here? Don't show up to anybody's salon.
Have boundaries. Have contracts for people that you're working with, even if if they're paying, as long as there's some sort of exchange of services.
Yeah.
So that y'all can stay in business.
Yeah. Definitely.
Because we got burning cars, fighting people. Like, there's a lot going on. Like,
and it's so
it's like it's dangerous in y'all industry now.
Ra-ta-ta-ta.
Yes.
I'm in the ghetto.
It's giving. Make sure the door is locked when I come get my hair done.
I definitely have a buzzer.
Right.
Wow.
Right. And I'm very grateful for it because it keeps the crazies out.
Yeah, but
because that's a lot.
I don't know any of this. I'm very much baffled by all of this information that I'm taking in right now because I can't foresee having a whole fight unless somebody did put their hands on me. Right. But I don't think I would allow it to escalate. Like, to your point, it's like, why you have this girl showing up if you already know she's she's in her feelings.
And check out the Patreon for the one time she did get into a fight.
So she should have picked up her wig and headed out.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. I don't see.
I mean, I see it all.
You see what?
Clearer now that the rain is gone because she ain't got whole girl got a black eye, so I don't think she should see clearly at all. However, she did have a moment of realization where she realized that, she kind of did mess up, but she didn't admit to it.
So what does Peachy do? I want to know. I'm interested.
She talks about her life.
And what kind of life does she live?
We don't have time for that. So we're going to go ahead and
stay out of this mess.
Stay out of this. We're going to stay out of her mess because she got a lot of mess going on.
Okay.
So we are going to go ahead and move on to standing on business. And we are chatting about structures, systems, and the tools that you need in order to make you successful in the salon industry.
And contracts are one.
Wait, I ain't even get to it.
I was going to say, how can
you ensure your partnerships don't fail or end up in toxic situations? And let's say it all at once. Contracts. We have to make sure that we have contracts in place. And you know what, too? You can also do what am I trying to say? Preloaded ones. Ones templates that you've already created that you could send to different people and just change the wording around. We do it all the time for the show.
Yeah.
We do it all the time. We know we have so many templates that we can send out once we know what we're doing. Yeah. And that also makes you look very professional and keeps you prepared.
You know what, though? Sometimes in the salon industry, though, contracts and things of those sorts don't really hold any weight. They say. Like, when it's really time to, really get down to it, they
you have to be willing to enforce it.
Right. There
put
you
in
go.
the time
I think that's where the issue stands, is that people are not
because I've had conversations
with
lawyers and I've had things in place and I've talked to them about certain things, and there's just so many different stipulations where they're like, that's not really.
Well, in a partnership, you could get it drafted by an actual lawyer. You could use a template and then have a lawyer look over it.
Yes.
And I'm sure
like a Canva situation, we not jacking.
Yeah.
I'm sure. No, you going to go to what's the little tax rabbit?
Yeah, you need this.
Get on your legal something.
Legal Zoom.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And on your Zoom.
Yes.
Yeah, because for a partnership, I think it would be a little different. There's ways that you can protect yourself and make sure that they would be upheld in a court of law.
In a court of law.
But that's something I definitely, for a partnership, I wouldn't doohickey it. DIY it. I'd get somebody to look it over. Yeah. Even if you make it yourself, have a lawyer look at it.
And that is standing on business because if you get into a partnership and things do go left, you got to make sure what's going to happen if you don't got no contract. What is going to really go down?
Somebody's going to get fucked.
Exactly. They're going to be bleeding at the end of it.
Yeah.
So
cars on fire. There's a lot of stuff going on outside.
Right.
It's important to have contracts. Even like I said, for the smallest things. I've done a lot of different jobs where people don't have it in place, and then when it's time for payment, there's a lot of back and forth or misunderstandings. And it's like, if I had this in writing, I could have avoided all of
Right. And to Jaleesa's point, simple templates are also helpful, not for your partnership. Obviously, you need that done.
Entrepreneurship.
But just, entrepreneurship. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, also transparency when there's an issue. And I said that earlier.
Girl.
Transparency when there's an issue, but you got to be in therapy for that.
Let me look into
because when you and you know what? Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
We had a transparency issue.
Well, what?
See, it don't even feel real because we so transparent with each other that it don't seem real.
Or would you talk to me on a trip?
No, before that.
Because there's a lot of them.
Right, but that's a good thing, I feel like.
Yeah.
Because that gives us the opportunity to be like, girl, you fucking up.
Be for real
because she had to pull me to the side and tell me, girl, you do it too much.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to check myself.
But
and you have to be in therapy.
And you have to have a level of...
to receive it.
Yeah, you have to definitely...
Because in the beginning, while she was talking, I was just like, fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Who you talking to?
Right.
But then I was like, it's my sister talking to me.
Right. And it's coming from a place of love. And it's coming
from a place of, we got to do better. It's not chastising me. It's not telling me what to do. It's just letting me know that I got to pull up my socks and I got to be better.
Yeah.
I got to be better because if I want this enough, and I know we both want this enough, the only way it's going to work is if we do these things so that we can coexist with each other.
And that doesn't come easy.
No.
A lot of friendships.
A lot of practice.
A lot of relationships. It does not come easy.
It doesn't.
Because a lot of people have that ego. And if you don't have to, just let it go. Ego gets in the way of too many successful business ventures.
Let it rain and clear it out.
Right. And let it rain
and clear it out.
And you saw me doing the dance in the
one. That was a good one. Let's get it. Hey,
right, like,
very much fitting.
Yes, let it rain and clear it out. Like, it's not that deep. Just receive what is being said. Take it as a grain of salt, apply it to your life, and move forward.
Yes, you don't need any.
Not everything deserves to sit down. Not everything deserves
say it again. Focus, zoom in on her.
Meeting. Not everything deserves where we got to sit down and have a
or it does.
Not everything.
Not everything.
Oh, it does.
We didn't say nothing. We said it doesn't have to be everything. Like, hey, you left the lights on last night.
Let's have a meeting.
No.
Turn them shits off.
Turn it off and be like, yo, make sure you turn the lights off.
Right.
Everything does not have to be a meeting. It's just you guys.
Or it does. It does. And I'm saying that because if you want to
with some people.
No.
Oh.
When you guys so when you are at work, right? Everything is a meeting, right? In the corporate America?
Not in my corporate America.
Not in mine either.
So how are you receiving the information?
There's other
over to you and it's telling you something.
There are other means of communication. It's not always a meeting, and I am queen. We don't need a meeting for that. Because my boss is an old school millennial. Shout out to you, boss lady. Is an old school millennial that loves a meeting, and I am like, nope. Absolutely. Slack it. Send me a message.
Or send me an
email it. Because that does not warrant 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 minutes of my time.
Here we go. Benefit of the doubt.
But isn't an email like a text?
No.
Wow.
An email is not a text. Because an email is formal. A text message is informal.
Correct.
You can send a text message at any time. You cannot send an email
Are there words in a text and an email?
Yes, but in an email, you are going to, there's so many memes about this. There are ways that you are going to articulate yourself in that email that you are not going to do in a text. In your text, you're going to be like, yo, da, da, da. In the email, it'll be like, it has come to my attention.
With, to whom it may concern?
No. It has been brought to my attention. No, you're not gonna get any of that.
Yeah, because we both was going. Like, we was taking hits at the same time, friend. I'm sorry, because that was just stupidness.
It was not stupid because I'm just talking about someone taking.
You want face-to-face communication.
Yes,
and there are times when that is necessary,
but not all the time.
What this lady said is, it's not always needed.
Okay. Meetings are not always needed.
Not always.
Child, not for everything.
Sometimes
because it gets annoying.
And that's it.
Yeah, it gets
take it how you take
annoying. We're not about to sit here for an hour to talk about who left the mop bucket
now I
out.
have to talk to you, and then you're gonna start crying, and then I gotta empathize with you about what's going on, and then I gotta figure out how I can make sure that you can successfully finish your day.
Or the subject matter just doesn't warrant a meeting. If the mop bucket is full, empty it.
Period.
If the things didn't go back in the room that it was supposed to be in, put it back.
And then just send a quick message.
Hey, this was left out. Please put it back.
The end.
Thanks so much.
We got to have a meeting.
There shouldn't be no confusion about that unless you're dealing with petty people, or you're dealing with people that are in their ego.
To the T-T-Y. P-A
not
to
patty
the
cake.
T-T-Y. Yeah, no, I'm not about to sit here and be petty with you. Because I have like we said earlier on in this episode, there's too much things going on in my life for me to have to go back and forth with you about this foolishness.
Yeah, and I agree 100%.
Everyone wants 100%. That's a transition phrase, y'all.
I agree 100% because Lord knows the trouble I've seen.
Wait, I'm concerned, friend. And see, you see some
Lord
real
knows
trouble.
the trouble I've seen.
Listen, the therapist gonna be on the next episode.
Right.
I think at this point, she just need to be a part of the show.
Right. Because if you are a licensed therapist in the New York tri-state area, please feel free to reach out to Everyone Wants 100% because we need you on the show, honey.
Yes. And yeah, we need you.
Yes. And it can't just be one episode.
I'm saying, gotta be a few.
It gotta be a few for these people to realize what is going on.
Yeah. So partnerships, what are we taking away? How can we
walk away with 100%?
Walk away with 100%.
Well, a partnership can get you closer to 100%.
It can.
I think we established.
Yeah, because it could be 50-50.
It levels out the
yeah. Or 60-40, depending on how much work I'm doing.
Right.
Or it can take you to zero real fast.
It sure can take you down to the ground to get out of the rain. Like, it definitely can take you down. But I feel like you won't break my soul.
Right. Or I'm a survivor.
I'm not going to give up. You just have to know who you're in partnership with. Like, no, all seriousness.
To the best of your
the best of your abilities. And when you start to see things kind of go left, as the things that we mentioned before in Standing on Business, like have those tough conversations.
Dot all your I's, cross all your T's.
Yes. Make sure that you have your contracts in place.
Yes.
And then also, don't be afraid of speaking up.
Yeah, I think now knowing, I think one of the things you should talk to them about is
how they handle conflict.
How do they handle conflict?
That's a good one.
How
that's
do you
a good
handle
one.
conflict?
I think that should be something that you present to your business partner when you're speaking.
Absolutely.
Yes.
How can you
and your life partner and your besties.
But again.
Fuck them.
But again, if someone asks me that question, am I going to be 100% honest?
You can.
I think I would.
You could give it.
Maybe not.
Give a scenario
because I'm gonna want to look like I got it all together.
Tell the people
to
give a scenario, and then you'll know.
Yes.
Because you can't weasel your way out the scenario.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
Give me a scenario. How would you handle this? Is interviews. Like, how would you handle the client walking?
According to the previous episode, you've done interviews, and it don't seem like they handle stuff under pressure.
I'm just saying, though.
So you could ask them that question, and they could lie to you, and you're going to know that they
So what I'm saying is you got to walk in with some level of faith, right? Because you never really going to know what's going to happen because they could lie to your face if you ask that question.
Yes,
they can.
You know? So you really don't know until it's like in your face.
But experience will allow you to know if they're lying or not.
Okay, experience in what way? In just knowing people?
For example, you said it in the previous episode.
Definitely.
You said based upon experience, you know exactly how long somebody has before they actually take the steps.
It's a little different in partnerships.
Okay.
It's a little different.
Because you never know when they're going to turn on you.
Yeah, you don't know. You don't know.
Oh my God, y'all. I don't know.
It can get
how many more seasons we got of this podcast? That shit just scared me. You never know when they're going to turn on you.
Yeah, it's true.
It happens, but
and life
all
happens.
You can do is set
things
yourself
go through.
up.
People go through things. It changes.
Y'all bitches better not turn on me because the moment y'all do that shit, I'm fucking everything up.
Wait, we not talking
cat,
about
the
us.
dog, the house. Everybody gotta go.
We're not talking about us.
Just kidding.
Crazy.
I'm just joking, guys.
She just had a moment.
She done went on Snapped.
Right.
I did because I just saw me burning your houses down. I was so scared just now. Because what do you mean?
But in real life, you know, real life situations sometimes turns for the worse, takes a turn for worse.
It can. Gas is $20.
Or that could be great. We also know partners that have in the salon industry that have been partners for years.
Yes.
And have thriving, beautiful businesses.
Support.
Oh yes. What about that?
We forgot to mention support.
Yeah.
You gotta support your business owner.
Oh yeah.
If you got your partners, you have to support your partner. If your partner is doing good, high five to you, girl.
Mm-hmm.
If your partner if your other partner is
talking about
high five to you as well too. Yes, congratulations. This was great.
Yeah.
How did
like
you
moral
get
support.
Yes, like
got it.
You got because at the end of the day, as business owners, you guys don't have any cheerleaders.
No.
There's nobody that's behind you that's saying, you got this, girl, or you doing well. Like you gotta be that for your partner.
Yes.
And I feel like that would be a great addition to the relationship.
Genuinely. Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Good job, friend. You did a great job today. We said this.
I told her that earlier.
Yeah, we talk about this all the time. So
they know how I feel about that. That's why I'm not saying anything because they know how I feel about it.
Okay, well, great job. And did I do a good job?
You always do a great job, friend.
You.
Not fishing.
I mean, we didn't start that way, but we got here.
Now she went fishing.
We got here. I know y'all seen us struggling in the first 4 episodes.
Oh, wow.
Did I do
because if they didn't know, now they know. Because that's what friends are for, right? To throw you under the bus whenever.
Right. And then let you know you're doing a greater job, friend.
I know.
Progress is the best accomplishment in my eyes. The fact that you can just move, we're going to move. You know what? She does a wonderful job holding it down and keeping it real.
Yeah.
On Patreon.
Goodbye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
See ya.